Hey class, how you guys doing? Welcome to week 5. Okay, so far, by way of summary, we've established a solid foundational understanding of developing effective infographics, and we've done so by studying strategies for organizing information, and we've also studied strategies for creating effective infographics. So this week, now we've been studying and looking at doing visual and data research since the beginning of the class on the creation of effective infographics. So this week we're going to kind of put that all to task as we introduce our final project for the class, and that is the infographic poster. So this week we're going to really stress the importance of research as it relates to the development of the infographic, and we're going to show you some techniques for effective data research. Really important stuff this week, guys. So I'm going to continue on that note in just a second as we continue to go through this Welcome to Week 5 announcement. But at this time, I'd like to jump over to the course learning activities just to kind of take a look and show you around a little bit what to look for, some caveats and some tips and tricks. So over here, we've got the overview. That's pretty self-explanatory, so we're not going to take a look at that in this video, but be sure to review the overview. I want to take a look at presentation. Gathering the data. I've got that open right here. Now, guys, listen, I'm going to tell you something, all right? This might be the most important presentation in the entire class in terms of effective research, effective gathering of data, and effective search techniques. I'm going to say this right now, guys. There are going to be some students that want to jump right into the design of the infographic without spending ample time in research. And it's going to be painfully obvious if that is the case with your specific infographic and developing the information and the data associated with the effective development of that infographic. So this points to the importance of research. This is a really good presentation. Guys, listen, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to check for accuracy in your research and the data that you're going to be using to present your infographic. So this is of critical importance, guys. Please give yourself time this week to learn how to search data. This isn't typical web search, guys. It's not keep typing in a subject and finding the result. There are very specific and effective techniques for gathering data. So data research is much more different than general subject research as we know it. Okay, and this particular week, this particular presentation, and the resources in this week's announcement all point in that direction. Okay, again, it really is just critically important that you go through this and understand how to extract pertinent data for which to visually show in your infographic. At the end of this, guys, listen, I'm going to tell you right now, it might take 2 or 3 times to read through this. I've been doing data visualization techniques and projects now for over 12 years, and I read through this 3 times just so I could pick up things in here in regards of effective data analysis and gathering data and then analyzing that data with the intent of presenting it. So I read through it 3 times, so I would say that it would be a really good idea to, if you don't feel like you gathered ample information after the first time, feel free to go through this announcement 2 or 3 times. And these videos at the end are really super useful, so be sure to go through these. Okay, enough of that. Now we jump over to, from there we go to presentation gathering the data. We have 2 discussions this week. One is exploring dear data. That's self-explanatory as well, but that points to a exercise coming up next week in week 6. That's the dear data inspired postcard. I'm sorry, that's an assignment, not an exercise. So that's assignment, the week 6 assignment, dear data inspired postcards. So you definitely want to get in there and take a good look at that discussion board and respond accordingly. Then we have another discussion is infographic topic research, and that's really just a continuation of this final assignment. So this is you're going to be placing this in the discussion. Okay, so that said, let's go ahead and jump right over to the week 5 announcement. Let me see, did we get oh, I want to talk about this final assignment. So infographic poster part 1 research. Okay, so this is all self-explanatory, right? But then we come down here, take a look at this example, and then we come down here, and this right here, infographic research, this all the way down to here is really, really important stuff. Definitely want to read through this. Specifically, here are the two-page reflection paper, and here are the two parts summarized. And then over here, this is additional information to keep in mind when researching. I think this is really, really important information that will definitely help in the compilation of effective data for which to present in your infographic. So definitely keep that open, or keep yourself open to reviewing that. And again, if you have to look at that 2 or 3 times, please do so. Let's go ahead and jump over to the announcement, see what we have going on. Okay, so summary, introduction to this week. And then we talk about gathering the data. And now I've got these 2 paragraphs that just kind of reflect the importance of the data gathering process, as I consider it to be the most important process in all of data visualization, in all of infographic design. Gathering the data is by far the most important process in this whole project. You can have a gorgeous, beautifully designed infographic, and without accurate data, it's useless. And I think that basically all we're doing at that point, if the data isn't relevant, accurate, and current, all we're doing really is drawing pictures. And I hate to put it like that, but that really is the reality of things. We don't want to just draw pictures and present our work. We want solid data to back up our presentation. Okay, here are some more techniques, 7 data collection techniques for your next infographic, how to conduct research for an infographic, step-by-step guide, how to collect reliable information for your infographic. Guys, go through these presentations. I'm going to tell you again, I know I keep saying this, but if you jump to your work without doing this research on data collection techniques, it's going to be really, really obvious, not only to me, but to your classmates as well, and ultimately to a portfolio reviewer, and ultimately to a hiring professional when that time comes. So let's just understand the importance of research in this regard. I know I keep harping on this, guys, and I apologize, but it's really, really, this is where the rubber hits the road, guys, is gathering the data. Without question, the most important step in any data visualization project is gathering and synthesizing that data. Okay, enough of that. Here is our learning outcomes, week tasks, deliverables, and due dates. Guys, if you have any questions at all, please let me know quickly. Those of you, I've gotten a lot of emails, guys, from students, and everybody seems to be really enjoying this class, and that's fantastic, because I am really enjoying it. I love this group. I think you guys are great. The group really complements each other quite nicely, and I think that the group is moving forward at a really consistent pace, and nobody's falling behind, and that's really remarkable when you think about it. So please keep up the great work, guys. Again, welcome to week 5. If you have any questions, please let me know quickly. I'll get back to you immediately, and let's do this, guys. Let's start this final project. All right, great. Welcome to week 5, guys. Again, most important thing at this point is let me know if you have any questions. Thank you very much.